Hi, I'm Jim Kleinpeter, LSU beat writer for NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. I'm with columnist Ron Higgins. We're in chilly Nashville, Tennessee for the Music City Bowl matchup between 8-4 LSU and 7-5 Notre Dame. And this week we've seen evidence that it's an 8-4 bowl.
8-4 bowl weather is what you get. You get to a chilly venue. 9-3 might get you to Florida, but 8-4 gets you to Nashville. It's chilly, it's cold, it's been rainy every day. It didn't rain this morning. There was a concern that, from Les Miles' standpoint, that this field would be like the Capital One Bowl a few years back, where it was the quagmire on the field because of new sod. And it rained here the last 3 days. He had an NFL game here on Sunday, but this field's in great condition, and Les is pretty happy about the fast track, and he hopes his Tigers come out and play fast also.
Okay, and we got some news today. Brian Kelly at his press conference announced that sophomore Malik Zaire would start at quarterback for Notre Dame. That's a little bit of a surprise. Senior Everett Golson had started 12 games and kind of tailed off toward the end of the year. He threw 29 touchdown passes, but he also threw 14 interceptions and had 8 lost fumbles. Terrible time with the offensive line, a lot of sacks, and that contributed to a 4-game tailspin at the end of the season when they lost all 4 coming into this game. And it's still, he threw 29 touchdown passes, so Notre Dame's offense is going to be going to something new. Malik Zaire, he runs a lot of read option, and so LSU is going to have something, a little bit of a mystery in this Notre Dame offense.
Yes, I mean LSU's had read option quarterbacks this year, done well against some of them they haven't. I don't think anybody did it well against Dak Prescott, but nevertheless, they know they got a quarterback they're facing that's a dual threat. They see a guy in practice every day that's a dual threat, Anthony Jennings, so I expect them to handle this. I just don't know how Notre Dame's going to handle LSU's running game. That's a question for me because LSU's run the ball so well all year. Notre Dame players have talked about it all week. LSU gets Kenny Hilliard back, who's been injured. And when you throw him in with the rest of the Tigers running backs, Leonard Fournette, who's trying to get over 1,000 yards for the year, I mean, it's a tough task for Notre Dame to handle all that stuff.
Yeah, LSU is strong where Notre Dame is weak in this respect. The Irish came in a little bit banged up. Defensive tackle Sheldon Day, who's going to be making a decision about the NFL draft in a week or so, is coming off an injury. He's not 100%. They lost their middle linebacker Joe Schmidt during the season, and they're playing one of their best defensive players, Jalen Smith, is a linebacker playing out of position, being forced to play in the middle with Schmidt's absence. But Notre Dame seems to maybe have a little bit more to play for. They're coming off this 4-game losing streak. And LSU is a little disappointed with their season, but still they have some motivation too.
I would say so. I mean, they're still trying to get to 9 wins. They're trying to become the first team ever to beat Notre Dame 3 times in a bowl game. They have some seniors who really want to go out on top. Lyle Collins, Terrence McGee, Kenny Hilliard come to mind. I mean, there's other seniors on this team who want to go out the right way. And, yet, this is a good team for LSU to go out on top against Notre Dame. It gets you motivated anytime you see the Irish name in front of you. And that's why they've had, bundles of tickets sold for this thing, the best Music City Bowl ever as far as tickets are concerned. So they're pretty fired up here in Nashville about this game.
Okay, well, stay with us on NOLA.com. You'll get all the best coverage there. And for Ron Higgins, I'm Jim Kleinpeter, and we'll see you on NOLA.com.